Okay, so in case you guys haven't noticed, Rivals has been damn near unplayable lately. I would argue it's been unplayable for months, but right now is in the worst possible state. And I'm not even talking about the cheater problem right now. I'm talking about the game's performance. I'll talk about the cheaters later, but for the performance, if you haven't noticed, if you're a PC player, this is mostly going to affect us PC players. It's kind of selective on who it affects. I'm not entirely sure. I'll go into more details on what I know later. For us PC players, we've been experiencing really bad FPS drops, and we've also just been experiencing just the game freezing. I'm going to toss a clip on screen right now of the game just freezing while I was getting background footage for a different video, and you're just going to understand what I mean. This randomly happens. As you can see with that clip, that is not normal. And in case there's some people who don't believe me when I'm saying it's a performance issue with the game, realistically, it's Roblox itself. Rivals can only do so much, but Rivals has been having bad performance outside of Roblox updates. No surprise there. They can't even counter cheaters, let alone fix the game's performance. In case you think it is my computer, I'm going to show you a list of my PC specs right now and just show you that it affects people who have high-end PCs. Yeah, I would say I have a high-end PC right now. Imagine people on like their average laptops or whatever who are just getting tanked and can't even properly play the game. You kind of see the issue there. So like I said, we're cooked when it comes to performance. I don't know when this is going to get fixed because, as far as I'm aware, it's a Roblox issue, and we all know exactly how Roblox is when it comes to anything. I'm not going to talk about any current situations with Roblox, but we all know how Roblox has been lately. So, when will this get fixed? I'm not sure if it'll get fixed soon or if it'll get fixed later. I've kind of noticing some performance improvements. You still randomly freeze. I don't know what causes that. Like I said, I have a high-end PC and I'm freezing, but you can just like drop your frame rate as well. So it kind of shows there's like a performance issue with the game itself and Roblox. Sadly, Rivals can only do so much, which I mean you can't really blame them. They just gotta sit back and just pray Roblox unscrews itself because it's been pretty bad. Like right now, I'm getting 400-ish FPS in the lobby when I normally get way more. I'm actually going to show some screenshots on screen of my matchmaking FPS versus, like FFA, which there is a 10x difference between the two. So, yeah, it's definitely a performance issue with the game a little bit, especially when it comes to free for all. Because, that's kind of like a stress test mode. I don't care what anyone says, that's always been a stress test mode. That's just like what I wanted to talk about mostly with the performance, because no one else has talked about it yet, as far as I'm aware, especially the big creators. If they could start talking about this, that'd be nice, but it's mostly a Roblox thing. But I'm gonna go over like the type of people who are being affected by it. So, as far as I'm aware, I don't know if it's like specific CPUs, but it is Intel CPUs. I don't know like which suffix or whatever it's called that gets affected by it, but I know like if you have an F at the end, like for me I have a 14700F, those type of CPUs are getting hit hard by it, but like the other ones, I think someone I know with like an H is getting affected by it. So it just kind of depends on your CPU. There's some people who probably aren't getting affected by it at all, and they just have like the world's best CPU and like for a different brand, but definitely Intel is getting affected by this update and it does suck, but you can only do so much. So, yeah. All I'm going to say is this for this little section because I want to talk about other things. Roblox is not meant, like, these computers are not meant for Roblox right now. I run Doom Eternal at a better frame rate than I do Rivals. And this is max graphics Doom Eternal. 200, 300 FPS consistently. But Rivals, I can't even run over 100 in FFA. That should say a lot. But I'm gonna go into the second issue, which surprise, surprise, it's the cheater problem that they ignored for another update and that they still refuse to do anything about. Now I've kind of educated myself more so on this, and I've had people contact me about it as well, so I have like a better understanding relating to the cheater problem. But at the end of the day, Rivals, there's so many things you could do to counter this. There's so many things you could still do, despite like how advanced cheats are getting. Like, you go into FFA, you see these cheaters dropping 1,000 points, just teleporting with the bow, and some of them are spending actual money, which, thank you for funding the developers to continue neglecting this problem, but yeah, they're spending money to cheat in FFA against iPad kids, because I get comments that say that my clips aren't valid because I'm killing iPad kids. Yeah, imagine these cheaters. Let's talk about that for a second. The cheaters that I don't know how we don't have a system that instantly bans people. Like, if you drop over 500 points, you should get instantly banned because it's physically impossible. 400 points is doable, still, in my opinion, but like anything past 450 is not possible. I feel like there should be like an automatic ban there because they have like an automatic XP, like it doesn't count, which I'm going to talk about that in a second as well with FFA because, you know, for the FFA players here, I want to talk about that. But the FFA is basically unplayable because of the lag and the cheaters, and they're only just making it worse apparently. So I'm going to go into the last problem because I'm not going to talk about cheaters again. We've been over this 3 different times by now. It's kind of sad that they are still neglecting this, but not my game. But I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the FFA situation more. So in free for all, from what I've been hearing, I'm not sure if it's entirely a bug or it's intentional, but your XP is halved, and I don't think, from what I heard, you cannot gain XP if you're below level 100. Yeah, free for all being the best XP method in the entire game, leading players like Swift to be level 1400 is gone completely. So, yeah, if you guys wanted to enjoy grinding FFA for experience, no can do. It's still really good for keys. Like, you still get a lot of keys from FFA. That's why I'm so rich with keys. But in terms of levels, it's halved. Even if you're dropping 200 points a game, it's not going to be as effective as just no lifing duels, in my opinion at least. But it kind of makes sense. Everyone's getting like level 1000 lately, so I just want to talk about like these three main issues that have been bugging me lately in Rivals and has made the game completely unplayable for me. Now, this doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing content. It just means it's going to be harder to do content, especially with this FPS issue. But I'm going back to a normal schedule next week. I already have the background footage for the next video complete. I'm going to go talk about the RPG being probably one of the best weapons in the entire game that no one even uses. So that'll be a fun video, but I'm just going to go ahead and start wrapping things up here with this video. I do believe that these issues will be solved in the future. I don't know about the cheater problem, but definitely the other issues like the lag and all that. It's just up to Roblox to fix that. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you made it this far, you know, the per usual, make sure to join the Discord, subscribe, share with everyone, like all that jazz. And then, you know, if you have anything you'd like to add about this in the comment, feel free to do so. I read all my comments. Alright, see ya.